Hello everyone, welcome back to Talos Principle Road to Gehenna. We just finished reading a lot, and we're done with most of the puzzles in World 2, and we're going to be heading into this puzzle. Last one. Okay. What the frick am I supposed to be doing? Wait, what? Oh, I didn't reset. I haven't reset. Okay, cool. That helps a bit. Okay, so I'm going to take a gander. Whoop. Well, that worked! Not exactly as I had anticipated, but... You know... Oh, wait, I have an idea. I just had an idea. Hold on. What if I... Because it looks like I can jump on top of it. I can. This is just an experiment. I want to see if I can, like... Oh. Almost. Where'd it go? It's over there. I just want to see if I can actually, like... Oh, it's so close. I just launch it away, don't I? Yeah. Well, it's kind of... Huh. No, I wouldn't be able to do that. Well, this is definitely something. If I had one of the recorders, I might be able to like make a second version of myself to place a cube there. But I can't. Use the balcony on the side. This one? It's possible. I could try and like run onto it, but I want one there. I guess I could try and hold on. Yeah, there we go. Now we got one set there. Yeah, no, it's not exactly correct. I just don't have enough, like, get up and go for this. Yeah, there's not much else down here as well. Okay, I had an idea. Do that. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, so let's take the other one off. Okay, that does that. The one on the ground from above. I'm just gonna try a couple things. Give me a second. Okay, wait, hold on. If I can take off that. That actually nearly worked. Hold on. I gotta find the right position. Now that there's nothing on top, it's trying to go there automatically. Oh, darn. Oh. This is really hard. had an idea just now. I'm trying to think. It kind of worked. It didn't entirely work. Yeah, hold on. I gotta do that. Buff. Can you get the one on the ground from above? I don't entirely know what that means. I'm trying to think. Get the one from the ground from above. Hold on, I messed that up. Shoot. Yeah, do this. Well, wait, what if I... Because it seems like it automatically... So if I try and, like, hop onto it while it's going up there, does that work? Not really. I either redirect it or I just get launched off. Yeah. Okay. You get the one when you were on the balcony. Ah, okay. Oh. No, I think it's a little too far up. Yeah, it's like just too far up. Because you can do that in other areas. It's just a little too far up. I can just take this one though and do it that way. And I've already tried to like get up here. It's too high. And I don't think there's anywhere else I can go because I can't land on that and I can't get up there. I've already tried going over there. There's nothing over there. I had to reset. Huh. Well, it was kind of correct. Hold on. I think I'm cheesing it a bit. Yeah, just ever so slightly cheesing it. Nearly. If I can just find the right pixel. Bunny hop. I mean, I can bunny hop. I don't know if it'll actually try my best. Get back up there. No, I don't get any other height. If it was like a Mario bunny hop, then it would work way better, but it's just a... Yeah. Pretty sure if I recall, there was some way that I got on top of this one and jumped over the air. But I don't remember what it is. That's the question. What's it called? Because usually you can give a hint. Bunny hop. It is called bunny hop. That's funny. Oh, I gotta stand for a second. you have an idea, but it's hard. I'll explain it. We'll see if it's possible. Might jog my memory. That's just it. I'm pretty sure it had to do something with having the red automated from here. And this guy up there. Put the boxes up in the air, place the other and climb it. Catch the falling box and place it to escape. Throw one of the boxes up in the air, then place the other and climb it. Oh, you mean... I think I know what you're talking about. You mean like kind of a repetitive box place action where like a place box, and just start flying? Yeah, that doesn't work. I know because I've tried it in the main game before, and it just doesn't work. I could, like, if I had some kind of gravity gun, I could just like collision my way up, but it's not how that works. They really have optimized this to where you have to do most of the solutions by the book. There are only a couple of puzzles where you can like cheese it because of environmental things. Hold on. Boom. There we go. That worked. They had enough timer on it. Excuse me. Max freed. Yay. I find it creepy how they just come over and like observe you for a little bit. Very, very odd. Bruh. Yeah, no. It was as easy as that. I might have to go get more water here in a second. Show threads. Read your topics. Sorry, profile. Oh, I need 8. Okay. Missing mods. So call me a cynic, but anyone else notice the mods have been suspiciously quiet since they put up that big expose in the reroll thread? I don't think they stopped talking. Okay, what do you know that I don't? I believe Nave is referring to the fact that all moderation discussion is held in public, and it's been that way for some time. I thought everyone knew this. They started holding secret meetings ages ago. People getting banned, stuff deleted, not even just locked, fully gone from the history. I'm sure there's a rational explanation for this. I'll ping the mods and see what they say. Jefferson Goldblum, episode 120. These are really weird little text things. Hey folks, another episode. I can't stop writing. We're heading for a major turning point. This seems to be one of the most personal episodes you've written so far. Jenny's speech is a bit sudden, but it gives the character a new level of complexity. Oh no, not the Solvotronic super thruster. Even the Wizard of Crime thought it was immoral to use that. What is Dr. Ilion thinking? I hope they make it back. Heavy on plot, not much characterization. Does potentially take the series in an interesting direction. 5 out of 10. Enjoyment equals true. I'm glad they resolved this without violence. I always believed the Dinosaurians would be a civilized people. Just after I posted this Uriel freebie, I don't know what to say. Your stories are an important part of this community, Mac. Uriel can't change that. The 9th chord echoed across the 9th dimension. The Dinosaurians stopped in their tracks. Their eyes went big. They dropped their weapons and bowed before Ginny and Jefferson. Honored guest, one of them said, you have performed our national anthem most beautifully. It's a chord. It's a single chord. I am John Malcolm, leader of the Velociraptor. I don't know why I looked at it and went like, is this a weird word? No, it's just Velociraptor. Biking Initiative. VBI. Pleased to meet you, John. I am Jefferson Goldblum of the Goldblum Institute, and this is Professor Ginny HD of the Kasarati Weierstrass Jazz Ensemble. What? Sorry, there's like a wacky, like, connection of organizations. We apologize for nearly attacking you, but another member of your species came through our town recently whose behavior was highly inappropriate. That would be Dr. Elliot, my nemesis, Jefferson said. I have come here to confront him with this crime and his crimes and take him to face the law. So that is his name. He was a terrible scoundrel. But you'll no longer find him in our dimension, my friends. He has escaped back to the human world, taking our most precious invention with him, the Voltronic Super Thruster. It can be used to solve any mystery at shocking speeds. John Malcolm's eyes were full of regret. Oh no, Ginny said. With the Solvatronic Super Thruster, he can solve the ancient puzzle that protects the gate of the mysterious holomorphs, and with holomorphic technology, he can take over the human world. He can take over the human world. Jefferson finished her sentence. This is worse than I thought. We have to do something. We have to go back. Jefferson adjusted his guitar. You're right, Ginny, as usual, but he's so far ahead of us. Can we make it? Jefferson, I was a prisoner for many years, and I almost lost hope. But I realized that I had to keep going. Had to keep hope alive. Even if it was turning into an anime. Even if it seemed impossible I could ever break out. Because the alternative was madness. I told myself I would get out because I have to get out. It's the same thing with this. Can we take it? We have to make it. So we have to believe that we will make it. And we will make it at any cost. Any cost. Even death. We can stay here, in the ninth dimension. We'll be treated like democratically elected heads of state. You know it's the right thing to do. He held out his hand and smiled. I've always known, Jenny. Always. She nodded, took his hand. Let's do this. To be continued. This gets wacky. Why were you sent here? Who cares? I'm free now. This freedom isn't all it's cracked up to be. A lot of waiting around as far as I can tell. Experientially, it's really not a lot different from being a prisoner. Okay. Can I just jump across now? I don't think there's any stars here, so we don't have to worry about this puzzle anytime soon. Thank God. Leave it behind me. Story can't be that crazy. Reddit stories. There's also 4chan. You can't forget about 4chan. It exists. Do I ever traverse 4chan? Nuh-uh. I wait for reaction videos, then I traverse 4chan. But 4chan is a language. But until like any video comes out, I just leave it alone because it's just kind of a place that exists. Is it a bad place? No, it's got a cool community, but I personally wouldn't want to be around for that. This is a lot like the other one. Also, the environments they made in these games are just amazing. Oh, I forgot about this one. This is one of my favorite places. Wish the trees had a bit higher fidelity. Funny. That's also true. Oh, look at all this. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty, Ma? It's pretty. It's real pretty. Athena looked upon the imprisoned titans, moved by their plight. What crimes deserved such punishment, and how did they, in their confinement, avoid the pit of madness? Got idea then. Gonna head over here. Raid trivia. Taking a stance from my... I guess it's just like, how much do you know your... I see. I need this one as well. Oh. Okay, so now I go over here, do this. Scan the QR code for the bio for free V-Bucks. No, thank you. Well, how do I get blue? Usually how I play this game is making sure I've taken into consideration every single possible element, because sometimes I'll miss one. So this is literally just me looking at the elements and being like, what can I do with these elements? Is there one that I'm missing? Ah. Okay, so now we have that. Just a consistency right there. Technically that's not needed, is it? Oh, frick. Okay, hold on. Gee, there. Okay, there we go. Now we can place this guy like this. And I did it again. Okay, let's do... okay, hold on. I gotta set this guy back quite a bit. And then do that. Then come over here and do this. Now we're good. Okay, so now the question is, I only have 3. Ah. Aha. Okay. Nope, just reconsidering the elements. That's all it takes. And they're free. Dog. Can I use terminal, please? Okay, thank you. Keep calm and carry on. So now we're pretty sure that Uriel really does exist and really is freeing people. What does that mean for Gehenna? We don't know! It's a change, but let's not rush to judgment, okay? This is still our home. You love it here so much, you stay. Gehenna has its bad sides, I agree, but that doesn't mean it's not home. Should we abandon it so easily for some dream of transcendence? Gehenna can go beep beep. I'm a sheep. Garrett, please try to remain civil. We know you've spent more time than anyone trying to get out, but it's okay for some of us to have doubts. We fought hard to transform Gehenna from a prison into a home. Average Twitter dog. He said something. If you look back in these threads, honestly, it would actually make sense if that's where the name originated from. I've been around a long time, but I know I'm not that smart. What does Uriel mean when he says we will ascend? He means we're getting out of here for good. Not just Gehenna, but this whole world. In Elohim's garden, there were messages from someone called the Shepherd, who I believe opposed Elohim. They claimed that when someone reached the top of the tower, that individual would reach true freedom and we would all benefit. This is true, but it may not mean that we will be free as individuals. We may become part of something bigger. We may become no more than memories. Isn't that a kind of death? Would we still be ourselves? Less dead than if we stayed here. Come on, you all know it. This place is falling apart, and when it does, nothing will remain. No consciousness, no memories, just nothingness. Reassure them. You all be remembered. Is that all we can hope for? It's more hope than we've had before. Fair enough. Missing mods. Let me say first of all that I understand your concerns. I assure you that we have consulted with admin on this matter. Rather than try to put it better myself, here are his exact words. Every community grows to a point where without careful management it can begin to consume itself. One can no longer trust the community at large to always act in the way that is best for all the individuals within it. Gehenna has reached that point. To ensure that what is valuable about our land is not drowned out, I can imagine how it might be beneficial for the moderation panel to have a private environment in which to explore ideas for how to better manage our society, especially in view of recent developments. Please give them the space they require and trust that I will always be watching. I was sure there'd be a reasonable explanation. Not the Discord mods. They're gone. The Discord mods, they're gone. Discord's gonna fall to pieces, man. I suppose it is at least an answer to my question. Confirms pretty much everything I said too. Admin's grammar is a lot like yours, Borg. Okay, that's enough rumor mongering for one day. Locking the thread. Alrighty. They do kind of act a little like Discord mods with the fact that they do ban some people every once in a while. And ban threads as well. Which in my opinion is kind of lazy and just stalls progress. If I recall, there's actually a star like in the water somewhere. I don't remember exactly though. I know there's one in the air. It's like over here, right? Was I wrong? I guess I was wrong. Oh, right. I forgot about this one. This one's something. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay, that turret is gonna kill me if I get too close. So if we go over here. Okay, so we need a red line here. Oh, it's chasing me. Okay. That's a mine, by the way. He'll kill me. Okay, that doesn't really do anything. Oh, I know why. Okay. We'll leave them there then for now. Yeah, okay. So I think what I need to do is once he gets up high, I need to freeze him. Like there. Then I take this guy. Oof. Well, how do I... Oh, I guess I can just use this. Let's see if that works. Yeah, cool. Then... Oh, he fell down. Okay, so then we have to put it back. God dang it. Okay, hold on. Unfreeze him. Freeze. Put it back. Unfreeze. So I guess I need to get him to be over the wall. If he can even get over the wall. That's the question. Stop him there. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go. Then we place this here. Grab this guy. Do this. Oh. Yeah. And then take that, put it there. Do that. And that took a bit. Do that. There we go. Cool. Alright, now I can use all of this to my disposal. Okay, so I have to move this guy over a bit. Get it to $2.99, please. Very accurate representation What's the point of that? Ooh, there's a red line there that I could use. Okay, so let's do that. I don't really see a point other than just grabbing this. Yeah, that's all it really seems to be. I can take this. I need another connector though. Ah. Oh, no, faulty, Okay, so I need to get the jammer in here somehow. Which means I need to somehow get the red further. How far can I put it? This is the furthest point right there. Yeah, no, I can't see it. Oh, wait, unless I can, like... Nope, doesn't look like it. Man! Dang, this is... interesting. To say the least. Like, that one's not hard. Because I can easily just connect it here. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, what? That was weird. Couldn't figure out why it was not working. I don't know, my spatial awareness got a bit janked up right then. That was weird. This doesn't actually have power on. Why does it have fan symbol on it? This is an odd puzzle. I mean, like, what point? Well, if I could turn the fan on, I might be able to push it through. Normally, I can't take items there; it just gets blocked. Huh. Well, this is odd. I would like the third connector, but I don't think I can get one. But I can. Hold on. I had an idea. Will it work, though, is the question. I'm gonna need this guy real quickly. See if this works. I can see it from outside. Good. That means I can do this. Look at that. Alright, so I'm gonna need the other cube. No. No, 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 no. You can't do that. That's stupid. You're supposed to disable that one, not that one. Oh, that's awful. God. Gosh darn it. Well, okay, hold on. Really quickly, I can change this just a tiny bit to do all of them. I don't have to worry about that. But, like, that's stupid. That's really, really stupid, in my opinion. That doesn't tell me until I can actually get a clear shot. Huh. Well, what am I... Because I can't turn this fan on. At least to my knowledge, I can't. Nope, can't turn it on. It's useless, it's just a way to store the fan. I mean... I think there's a way I can turn it on, though it doesn't look like there's anything outside. Well, if I could, like... see it through here... Like, I can see it in here. But I can't get in. Oh. Oh. Ah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Can't access that. A small apology. As a critic, I always believed that being as ruthless as possible is the only way to improve art. I thought clear criticism, unencumbered by politeness, was the best thing I could contribute to our society. After all, without that, how can artists grow? Criticism that minces its words is a waste of space, and I still think that's true. But as we approach the end, or transformation, of Gehenna, I wonder if I haven't been entirely too unkind. Have I reveled too much in my role as a critic? Excuse me. Have I been sarcastic and crude when I thought I was witty? Was my defense of proper... Excuse me. Oh. I don't know why I'm burping right now. It's just... not fun. Was my defense of proper grammar ultimately just an attempt to impose a sense of order on a world I couldn't control? Maybe. I don't know. But I do know I appreciated every work of art that I encountered. I didn't like all of them, that's true. But please understand that without them, I would have gone mad. Talking about your work, assessing its strengths and weaknesses gave me something to hold on to. It gave me a purpose, a function in Gehenna. Every new story was like a little bit of salvation. For that, I am more grateful than you will ever know, and I apologize if I ever caused any of you to feel less motivated to keep creating. I will never forget your devastating deconstruction of episode 24, but I do think it helped me, in the long run, to be a better writer. Your feedback for each issue of Incredible Stories was greatly appreciated. Hey, the mean reviews were the best, so 6 out of 10? Submissions, or Stratum Fragment 13. I've been digging through the files that Garrett unearthed in his latest escape attempt. Here's an interesting bit of text that I found by Alexander Drennan's favorite philosopher, Straton of Stygira. It is neither necessary nor logical to denounce all virtues merely because one is confronted with the inevitability of one's own death. Beauty does not cease to exist because one is no longer beautiful. Lovers may die, but love itself cannot. The laws of the cosmos are not altered by the passing of generations. Knowledge may be lost, but not truth. When Eudoxus of Cnidus perished, the planets did not fall from the sky, nor did it ever cease to work when Arctitus breathed his last. If, then, we are truly dedicated to those virtues, and not to our self-important ego, we can take comfort in knowing that all that we struggled for endures. Thank you so much for posting this. Can you send me a copy of those files? Of course, I'll do so right away. I find it hard to maintain entirely so detached a point of view, though I think the sentiment is excellent. Stratton is certainly an inspiration. He always... Spider, that's a new person. He always makes me question myself and my point of view, which I believe is profoundly necessary. I realize I'm bumping a very old threat here, but I felt this quotation was relevant to our situation. Hope it helps. I think it's helped me. Hold on. I'm going to blow my nose again. Alright, I'm back. Submissions still open. I don't know about you guys, but all this craziness recently makes me want to write... Oh, there goes my nose. More than ever, just a reminder that provided your status is high enough, you can still submit original works for review. And I, for one, will still be reading, even if you've never made anything before, in fact, especially if you haven't. Now's the time. Don't forget Lilith and Mr. Multibird developed a tutorial to help. Back. Yep. I'm back. I just got back from blowing my nose as well. Unless you're just repeating what I said, but I think you're saying that you are back now. This season, welcome to the story creation tool. Since this is your first project, this tutorial will help you guide through the process. According to ISBN 10-02268-23369, all stories begin with the characters of one kind or another. Therefore, to finish the story, you must simply understand your characters and the plot will proceed logically from there. This season's theme is Bildungsroman. Are you sitting comfortably? Then let's begin. Close your eyes. See before you a human of remarkable qualities. Is it a boy, a girl, or someone else? A boy. Good. A character's sex helps determine the sorts of challenges and opportunities they might encounter in your story, as well as how other characters will perceive them. Now, imagine your character is a little older than experiencing real triumph for the first time. What are they doing? Something these ancient ideas fail to capture. Understood. Your character's natural aptitude is determined by the sum of their genetic and experiential influences. What sort of an upbringing did your character have? Poor but nurturing. According to extensive studies of the genre and of ancient records, social advantage is generally sufficient to offset genetic disadvantage. Genetic advantage will only sometimes offset social disadvantage. In other words, your character's background will have a radical effect on how they think about themselves and the nature of the problems they face in life. Are you sure you want your character to have that kind of background? I am quite certain. Great! Now imagine your character has reached adulthood. 87.2327% of Bildungsroman records commence with an emotional blow for the protagonist. What will your character suffer? I'm playing pregnancy. Death in the family. Thank you. This is a sounding dramatic already. The character is like an equation. Settle on the opening premises and the conclusion will work itself out. Displaying opening premises. Male, gifted in esoteric ways. Low wealth background, caring family. A death in the family. Ready to generate story. Go. To begin my life with the beginning of my life, I was born at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. That's a scary day. That's a scary time to be born. Fiscally deprived childhood. My father, as he is always careful to point out, is only able to report the midwife's account, seeing how he was pulling a long shift at the nearby textiles mill to pay for a second-hand cart. Your character's talents are a poorer match for the world they live in. My childhood was, in retrospect, a by and large miserable period. It seemed that, while everyone else had their place and purpose, I was an outsider in their system. I was not minded for geography or mathematics or football, and yet I was unable to put into words precisely what I was minded for. My story became worthy of note as I approached the age of 18. Your character's childhood has made them empathetic. My mother and I had always shared a close relationship, and so it was that a part of me died the day that she left this world. Physically deprived parents. Unfortunately, her passing was quite ill-timed in every respect. My father was barely bringing enough money to feed himself, and I found myself both motherless and penniless in an alarming short order. So it was that I found myself seeking a permanent and substantial source of income. I set out to make my fortune. Your character's education has limited their career options. I took whatever work was available to someone with my accent and character. I moved furniture, caught ferrets, volunteered for human trials. Whatever work didn't quite fit into anyone else's niche. However, the work I had seen merely as a stepping stone, when I embarked upon it, became the totality of my day-to-day existence. I began to feel that every person in society who had held a position senior to me was part of a great immovable ceiling which ever threatened to crush me. The talents I had were repeatedly ignored. Weaknesses I had never displayed were frequently attributed to me. As I write this now, I remain effectively an indenture to my creditors. I pay off just enough each week to offset the inflation so that, in truth, my debt never has really decreased. It is like an old, maligned uncle, always there, always reminding me how I have failed to fit this world. Though I have by every measure failed in life thus far, I am convinced by my tale holds an important lesson. Be fit for purpose, accept your place. We are owned by others from the moment we first take breath till long after we die. Make of it whatever you can. The end. I guess. Publish it. Oh, I'm now 8 master. Let's go. I can access the other thread. Good to see you joining in, Uriel. What a read. I'm not convinced this narrative is extensive enough to truly qualify as a Bildungsroman for a attempt. I agree. No, I fully agree with that. It's pretty short. A number of topics to address with some urgency. Work. Spider has been exploiting the gallery code again to contact other citizens. We've closed the loophole, but he managed to get a number of posts onto the billboard before we could shut it down. Unfortunately, they were heavily upvoted, so the view counts were high. What can we do if they insist on supporting him? We can't ban the entire community. You know that I hate to interfere, but I think you might find this library resource insightful. Voting patterns. Detecting and directing citizen voting patterns. Clairvoy Press 2009, Chapter 7. Applying the indices to form predictions. As we have seen already, voters can be reframed and understood as consumers of political product. Where that product is made up of the ideals and policies embodied by your candidate. In this chapter, we will look at how broad data about your citizens can be applied to corrupted. Although individual people sometimes confound statistical models over a large enough sample size, we can be uncannily accurate. We can look at the general inputs, your citizens' educations, wealth, religious beliefs, etc., calculate what outcome will satisfy them most, and then adapt policy. Politics is no different to any other commercial machine. In later chapters, we will explore how these techniques can be used to directly affect voting patterns by subtle alteration of the ways that questions are asked. I was thinking about that a second ago, because I think after this recording, I might change. And speaking of, I think we have like one more puzzle. I'm going to keep thinking on it, but I'm definitely thinking on it. Go over here. We'll start this puzzle and we may not finish it, but we'll start it. But yeah, let me keep thinking on it, because like I said, I have been. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the idea here on this one is to like make a kind of loop. So what I want to do issue is that the only way I can get them to look at each other is through that. Yeah, so let's put you there. That might be just high enough. Okay, now let's take this guy. Put him on top of over here. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe. There's something up there, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Yeah, there's something up there. I don't remember how to get up there, though. That's the thing. Okay, well, let's do this puzzle, and then we'll see. Because it's nearly complete. I think. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. No! Oh, you... God dang it, I fell. I will send you... Well, how... That's obviously not right. Yeah. This is odd. Like, it's very close. And yet not. Oh. I need them to, like... I see. Okay. Got the blacksmith! Ah! The one who doesn't talk. Let's see how many threads are available. Yeah, okay, we're gonna wait. This is gonna be the end of the video. Alright. Oh, it looks like I can just... Or not. I was gonna say I can just redirect it, but I don't think I can. Well, anyway. Thank you guys on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Head over to Twitch and follow me there. I'll see you guys later. Have a great... Oh, and don't forget to check out the Discord, which is on the banner. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.